It's our little fun along the way to see how these red and greens match up. Iowa's Hawkeyes are on the green team, for instance. Iowa State's wrestlers are on the red. The two Nebraska wrestlers on the red. And this time on the red, what a match this is going to be. Cary Kolat for the red from Lock Haven against Mark Ironside of Iowa. How many losses between them? None.
There's no losses between them. And what we saw at 118 with Mike Mena, I'm telling you, Cary Kolat is every bit as capable of ending a match just like that. You can be going along. It might be 0-0. You never know, but he can end a match. He's dangerous. He's a pinner. He's won 11 matches. He's pinned all 11 opponents this year.
Well, you see that in high school sometimes, but you don't see that in college. I'll tell you, he's been pinning people in the first period.
That's what, and Mark Ironside needs to get through the first period. Sometimes he has
a leg. There's Ironside. But here comes Kolat. That's potentially dangerous, says referee Chuck Yagla, on Kolat's knee, but that's one way to keep him off you, by making the shot yourself.
Now Ironside needs to move. He needs to stay out of the front headlock. He needs to stay out of danger right here. He needs to keep the aggression on, but he's got to be smart.
There's the front headlock.
He's got to move because first period is important for Ironside to get out of.
It's interesting to see Kolat. He goes right for the front headlock.
That's right. Dangerous.
He doesn't get it on the counter. Now he's in on the leg. Obviously he's aggressive. You see, he likes to go chest to chest if he can. Here he comes. Boom. Oh, man, what a tough wrestler he is.
Oh, he really is. And, you know, like right there, they were going against each other like battering rams, but you could see who was really ram tough right there, and that's Cary Kolat, because he just doesn't fool around. Like I said, he's got his eyes on the Olympics.
In Japan. People like that. So he's going to use the international start because he's so confident on his feet. He gives Ironside a point because he's willing to trade the 2 for the 1.
Neither of these wrestlers have lost this year.
Mark Ironside. Tell you what,
he's got to come up. Ironside, nice shot.
Same result. As soon as he gets the low single, Kolat goes around and makes it a dangerous position.
Well, and what Ironside has to do is he gets it. Now he has to get around to the outside faster than he is. And I know, I mean, that's easier said than done also, but he's got to get the corner and get around and again come up.
You want to know something else these wrestlers have in common besides being undefeated? They both went to Jefferson High School. Mark Ironside in Cedar Rapids, Cary Kolat, Jefferson Morgan in Pennsylvania. He's in again on that powerful front headlock. He actually reaches for it, as we were saying earlier. A lot of wrestlers get that front headlock as a counter against a leg shot, for instance. But he reaches for it.
Well, you got to fight so hard against Kolat just to keep from being put on your back in the first period.
And Ironside can do it.
And sometimes, though, if you know this, which Ironside obviously does, he's going to expend so much energy. Just how long can he go, you know?
He went on his third shot at the right leg of Kolat. He went the same way 3 times and got into the headlock again, but came out of it with about, 40 seconds to go. And the score is 2-1 in favor of Kolat, who could not penetrate that time. Again, this is more like a double leg.
But now he's got to get up and out of that front headlock. It's good action. They're really moving. They're really treating the fans. This is wrestling.
They know how to keep their position, don't they? Keep good position. Now, you see wrestlers this good. If either man loses his good position, he's in trouble against somebody as strong as Kolat or as strong as Ironside.
You have to be ready. You have to be active 7 minutes. You can't have 1 second elapsed time, and especially against somebody like Cary Kolat.
2-1 in favor of Cary Kolat. We're nearing the end, and we are at the end of the first period. 3 minutes
program, because he says, you know, we used to have a few thousand when Edinburgh and us wrestled, and now because Cary's in the lineup, there isn't a match that meat isn't sold out.
Well, let's see how Ironside can work against Kolat on top. Ironside is down. He took down. But he has to get out against a powerful rider, Cary Kolat.
Oh, Kolat puts so much weight on you, and he knows where to attack. He attacks the hips and he attacks the arms. And you're right. This is Mark Ironside needs to come up and control the hands. Ironside does, but Kolat's able to drop down on the leg right here.
Keep that classic single leg position. Ironside faces off and he's out, so it's tied 2-2.
And if there's a time that Ironside has an opportunity, what a great time in front of 8,000 partisan fans.
Again, that shot, 46 seconds of riding time, by the way, for Cary Kolat, who represents the red team here in this National Wrestling Coaches All-Star Meet. on college wrestling's 20th anniversary season.
You know, something to look at. I was talking about, can Ironside go all the way? Kolat hasn't gone an entire match this year. Does he have the training? Has he trained for the entire match? That's a good question. We're going to find out possibly.
Well, we saw Ironside come from way behind at Nebraska, against Nebraska in the college dual finals.
Well, you know that's what Gable has talked to Ironside
about.
Oh,
in on the leg high. This time he's deeper. But
he's got to come up.
He's looking stronger here. But Kolat's pretty tough, and he came
the
out.
more you think about it, if Ironside can keep the pressure on and not fall too far behind,
Ironside
can't do that.
Tried to get cute with him, and that was not necessarily the way to go, although I'm not sure he could have stopped the takedown either way.
It's real important right here is if he could get out before the end of the period.
4-2 now in favor of Kolat. He got the outside single that time. Ironside try to keep his hips in position here. That's a switch position. This is Kolat's being warned for stalling.
That's a big stall call.
Indication maybe of being a little tired.
I don't know. You know, that's a judgment right there. He just knew there were 5 seconds left in defense. Ironside did.
Kolat goes under in the last period, leading 4-2. And he rolls, but no effect because Ironside's still hanging in there. Ironside has got the riding time now down under a minute where it was before.
Well, Iowa wins a lot of matches with, as far as...
Trying to tilt. He's going to tilt Kolat if he can. He couldn't keep it, and he lost the reversal. 6-2 now in favor of Kolat. Things could have gone from bad to very good there, and now it's a tough match for Ironside.
Well, you know, you've got a minute 27 left. Now we're going to see what kind of shape Kolat has.
The escape at the end there went to Ironside at 6-3, and he's in front of a hometown. There he goes on the heel kick, and I think you're right, Tim. 6-5.
Here we go.
And he's going to let Kolat go.
Here we go.
He's behind. And it is shake. How about that? He lets him go again. It's 8-7.
7-6.
Kolat has been warned. 7-6.
Kolat has been warned. Keep that in mind. You're right.
We have a lot of time left. A lot of time. 45 seconds to go.
This is really Ironside's match to win here because he can get the stall.
In on the leg. Can he finish it? Can he beat that wizard?
Needs to pull it up. He needs to finish it.
He doesn't have it yet. He does now. 8-7. And now he's going to ride. He's going to try to ride to keep it from being a tie.
This is a big upset.
Shake did it. Woo! Shake. And he wins. How about that? That was a thriller. I guess you could say Mark Ironside will guarantee you a thriller. It is 9-8 actually on the board. 9-8 in favor of Ironside over Kolat, and I think you're right that physical condition is the difference.